I am so delighted to introduce the next person, who is from Sargent College as well. Joan Salge Blake is a familiar name and voice all over the country, and even internationally as well. Good Housekeeping magazine voted her as the person to go to listen to on Twitter for healthy eating. How many of you go on Twitter? All right, now you're gonna have to follow Joan. She's been at Boston University for 19 years. She's published many, many books, and she has over 750 interview, magazines, TV, radio. She's fantastic, and give her a warm welcome.
Thank you so much, Karen. You obviously have the introduction my mother sent. Yes, so thank you. I appreciate that. That's good. That's great. Okay, I'm here to talk about the freshman 15, and this is quite on everybody's topic now. And, you know, it's really funny because I do a lot of media, and they keep repeating in the media about the freshman 15, and I'm saying, why are they doing that? So for some reason, they believe, and they make you believe, that you come to college in September, and then what will happen is in May, there will be more of you when you pack and go home. Well, I'm going to tell you some really, really good news. It isn't a freshman 15. In fact, this would work, is the freshman 3. That's what the research says, the freshman 3, that you will only gain, on average, about 3 pounds for that first year of college. And here's something else they don't tell you. Guess what? You know those friends back home that didn't go to college? They're going to gain the same weight. Isn't that a hoot? Okay. So really, it's not the freshman 15, it's the freshman 3. Oh, you can't even tell the difference. He's there in the same pants, all right? Okay, where did this come from? For you, I hunted. And I hunted and found out where this freshman 15 came from. In 1989, somebody, I don't know, wrote an article about fighting the freshman 15. I don't know where that person is today. I just wonder what he or she looks like. But anyway. No science is not based on any science. It was based on 17 magazine. Okay, now before you start cracking up the hot fudge sundaes, listen to me. Because what the research will tell us, there's a problem with weight gain a little bit each year while you're in college, okay? It's not 15, but what they're saying is maybe in your sophomore year, you'll gain about 2 pounds. Maybe in your junior year, another 2. And so maybe at graduation, there's a little bit more of you. But what they don't separate out is what is body fat and muscle mass. And for many people in that age group, is actually building muscle mass. So you may be gaining weight, but it may be sheer muscle. Okay, this is not what I'm worried about. Now this is what I'm worried about. You leave us. You leave this wonderful university with great food that's very long, long campus to which you have to walk. You leave us, and then what the research tells us is that every year after, you start gaining a little bit more. 1.5 pounds a year, another 1.5, another 1.5. 5 years out, it's 2 pounds a year. What we should be worried about at your 20th BU reunion, that you have the alumni edition. So forget about the freshman 15, it's the alumni edition that you have to worry about. So don't worry about so much what happens here, because we got you covered. We have a whole program for you, so don't worry about that. Worry about when you leave us. What'll happen. And why? Because it's unbelievable. If you look at this grid here, from the 1960s and 1980s, the amount of people that were overweight in the country were pretty flat. It didn't go up. But all of a sudden, in the 1980s, it went up. And in the 1960s, less than about 40% of Americans were overweight. Right now, 69% are overweight. Okay? So don't worry about college. Worry about your 20th college reunion. All right. So This is what I'm going to help you with today. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you 3 things to chew on, 3 tips that are going to allow you to make changes, and they become habits that will help you avoid that alumni addition. All right, so here we go. The first tip, eat more. That's what my Italian grandmother said, eat more, will you eat more? And I want you to eat more, but what I want you to eat more of are fruits and vegetables. Why? Because they're full of fiber and water. If it comes up. So they're going to fill you up before they fill you out. They're full of fiber and water, so they're going to fill you up before they fill you out. So you want to have more fruits and vegetables, and Americans are falling short on that. Hence, 69% of Americans are overweight. So we'll look at this. Mother Nature's Finest on the left. It's about 1 calorie per gram. Okay, good. Fill with fiber and water. All you're eating is fiber and water. Then you go for that bagel. And now we're talking about 4 calories per gram. And then you go for the pastries, and now we're talking about 7 or 9. So again, Mother Nature will fill you up before they fill you out. Now, there's Mother Nature and there's Mother Nature. Now, you take an orange and you slice it into 6 slices, 6 orange slices, and then there's 6 orange slices candies, right? Okay, so Mother Nature on the left, full of fiber and water, a measly 65 calories. Can you tell me, just guess, how many calories are those 6 candy orange slices? How many? Take a guess. 30. No, 300. 300. And guess where all those 300 calories are coming from? Woohoo! That's 19 teaspoons of sugar, to which I glued together for you sugar cubes to have a pyramid that looks like that. If you were going to eat 300 calories worth of oranges, you would have to eat 4.5 oranges. Could you ever eat 4.5 oranges in one sitting? You would get tired of peeling. So Mother Nature will fill you up before it fills you out. You'll get full before you can overeat it, all right? Daily goal. I want you to eat with your hands. I know all adults in your life told you not to eat with your hands. I want you to eat with your hands. Your daily goal is to have 2 cups of fruits and 2.5 cups of veggies a day. Can everybody make a fist, please? All the ladies in the audience, that's what a cup of vegetables or fruit looks like. All the men, that's what 2 cups looks like. So when you go into the cafeteria in the dining room, you eat with your hands. When you see this on your plate, you have a cup. When you're a male and you see one of them, you're having 2 cups, you want to eat with your hands. If you don't like to eat with your hands, you can have a visual. And this is the My Plate visual. It is really a new icon put out by the USDA, and I think it's a really interesting one because basically by just looking at this dinner plate, you can see what your plate should look like. And basically half of it should be fruits and vegetables because of that reason. So it'll fill you up before it fills you out, some grains, preferably whole grains, and a little bit of lean protein. So what we want to do is fill that up. So visually look at your plate in the dining hall and fill it up, and you'll be meeting that criteria if you do that every meal of 4.5 cups of fruits and vegetables a day. Now, you say, okay, how am I going to do this? Well, let me tell you about BU. BU has a bounty of wonderful things in their dining hall, just for you. Look at this little cutie. She's at the salad bar. She is smiling. She is happy. Look what she builds. You can't see it because I couldn't get it in the photo. The people behind the salad bar, the people that all day long chop and cut and clean the vegetables, are thrilled that she's taken from the salad bar. It warms their heart. So you say to yourself, I don't like raw vegetables. I like them cooked. Look how happy this man is. He is grilling your vegetables. He loves when you come over. It makes him feel good. Come over to him, please. Say hi. Take 2 grilled vegetables. It'll make his day. Look at the fruit. You walk in, it's a mountain of fruit as soon as you get in the dining hall. I mean, look. Oh, you don't want to peel it? We'll cut it up for you. We are so serious and so want you to be healthy that we'll put fruit in your water. Okay, let me give you some hard numbers. The breakfast on your left is not the breakfast of champions, okay? We got eggs, we got bacon, we got sausages, we're talking over 1,000 calories. Look what happens when you do just what I asked you to do. Make half of that vegetables, fruits and vegetables on that plate. Still have the eggs, still have some toast, drops down from 1,000 calories to only about 270 calories. That is dramatic. But what is dramatic, those fruits and vegetables are gonna fill you up before they fill you out. Okay. Look at this cheese sub, 1,000 calories. Look at the beef fajitas. What's the difference? The cheese, the gunky cheese that's high in the fat, but now they have more vegetables, they have less meat, but still as filling. So you're gonna fill you up before you fill you out, cut by 1,000 calories. Pizza, here we go. Pepperoni pizza, look what happens. Why they give you the cheese stick? I have no idea, but they put that on top of it. Almost 900 calories. Get pizza with vegetables, have a salad with low-fat dressing, and look at the calorie difference, and it's still gonna fill you up without filling you out. You may have seen this in the cafeteria. My great colleagues at Sargent College, my nutrition colleagues, have made this wonderful Sargent Choice menu. Please look into it. It tastes absolutely delicious, and if you'll notice, it's a lot of fruits and vegetables and whole grains. So again, we're working with you to help you about the alumni edition. All right, before you snack, think about that. A cup of, I should say, an ounce of kind of chips will be the same amount of calories as a cup of strawberries and apple, the carrots, and the light dressing all together. Okay? And whoever stops at an ounce, I've seen you eat the bag, the whole bag. In that microfridge, let's load it with what we need to load it with. Let's load it with the fruits, the vegetables. Get some hummus. It's a great afternoon snack. Have the pieces of food. Put them in there. Best kept secret in the whole wide world. Microwave popcorn. Popcorn is a whole grain. Get the 100-calorie popcorn and stick it in the microwave. It is a fabulous afternoon snack. And if we could all coordinate this, the dorm would smell great. Number 2. What is the number 1 source of added sugar in the American diet? What is it? Soda. Soda, energy drinks, and sports drinks, all right? This is what happens. More gluing. 12-ounce can of soda is going to bring you about 10 teaspoons of sugar. If you get the 20-ounce, which is really the ones that come out of the vending machine, we're talking 17 teaspoons of sugar, or the amount of sugar you see in these sugar cubes. Save yourself a lot of money. Just take the sugar, put it in a glass, add water, a straw, and just drink it, because that's exactly what you're drinking when you're drinking the soda. Do I need to say anything else? Where is the energy coming from the energy drink? Sugar. And you're too smart to be drinking that. Too smart. Okay, the problem with sugar is not just cold drinks, it's hot drinks. Do you see that little coffee cup on the left? That's your grandmother's coffee cup. Look how adorable it is. I don't know what happened. The coffee cups just morphed into these tumblers. And look at the size of these tumblers that you can get the coffee. Now, the good news is coffee has 0 calories. So I'm not really worried about the coffee. What I'm worried about, what you add to it. So if you have coffee and add milk to it, it'll be about 45 calories. But if you get something called the mucka mucka luka laka, you should never, ever eat anything you can't spell. Okay, the third and last tip that I'm going to give you is stress. And we all have stress. We're going to have stress in college, and we're going to have stress in our adult life. It's how you manage it is really what we have to learn. So learning to manage your stress here at Boston University is actually going to help you in your adult life. Because unfortunately, a lot of my clients, when they get really stressed, they call their 2 best friends, Ben and Jerry. And if you eat Ben & Jerry, a half a cup is about just under 300 calories. And if you eat the whole pint, and we know we've all been there, it's 1,160 calories. Hence why the monkey is chunky. I'm going to tell you a tip that you could use for the rest of your life. Don't ever eat anything with a comma in it. So if it has 1,000 calories and there's a comma in it, don't eat it. Better to walk your stress. The beauty of Boston University, we did this for you, it's a long campus. So if you are stressed at the Career Center and you walk all the way down to the Athletic Center, which is 1.5 miles, I promise you will be less stressed. You don't like to walk? Do I have a fitness center for you? So you can climb away your stress. You can wade away your stress. You can shoot baskets. You can do yoga. So learning now how to manage your stress rather than going and calling Ben & Jerry is going to help you. So in closing, don't worry about the freshman 15, there's no science. Okay? But what you can do now is make great habits now that can help you throughout your entire life. And we're here to help you to do that. We're here because we can give you plenty of fruits and vegetables. We're going to clean them, slice them, and dice them for you. We're going to advocate that you don't drink your calories. Drink water. And lastly, better manage your stress. And I'm telling you, I promise you, you do this, you're going to look great at your 20th BU alumni reunion. Thank you. Are there any questions? Any more questions? I'm sorry, I think there's a person there.
So I know you are focusing on how to eat less calories, but what if you're working out a lot? What are good things to eat to increase your calorie intake?
Right. If you're working out very strenuously, Mr. Phelps, Michael Phelps, right? Olympic swimmer, 10,000 calories for breakfast, okay? The man can do it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to still have fruits and vegetables, want to have an entire balanced diet and still have those fruits and vegetables, but you probably want to have more calories throughout the day, consistently throughout the day. There's a lot of research, too, about that when you work out, the timing of your next snack should be soon after and should have some good protein source. It's a good question, very good question. Are there any others? Well, thank you very, very much. Thank you.